Who's on the naughty list in 2025? These are my villains of the year. Number 1, Rachel Reeves. This is a chancellor who promised growth and stability. Instead, we've had broken manifesto promises, a chaotic lead up to a budget that leaked like a rusty bucket, causing real damage to the economy in the process, a fictitious black hole in the public finances that was in fact made up of welfare spending, erratic U-turns, whining about sexism as though she's the victim rather than, the second most powerful person in the country, and even tears at the dispatch box. And growth, forget it. Already measly forecasts have been revised down. Reeves convinced businesses ahead of the election that they could trust her. But in office, she's behaved as Labour always do, taxing more and spending more. She's weak, she's motivated by ideology and grievance, and she's made us all poorer. So a lump of coal in her stocking, please. Number 2, Gary Stevenson. Now, his book about supposedly being the best trader in the world topped the bestseller list for weeks. And he has a huge social media following for his content raging about inequality and calling for a wealth tax. He's very bright and articulate and claims to have made a lot of money speculating on interest rates. And that's what makes his message particularly convincing. Unlike, say, that obvious charlatan Zach Polanski, he claims to have been on the inside playing capitalism in its own game and winning. But that doesn't mean he's right. In fact, the end of the kind of redistributive socialist policies he's calling for in countries like Vietnam, China, and the Soviet Union have decreased poverty even as wealthy people have got wealthier. Economics is not the zero-sum game that he describes. And as a result, every single country that's had a wealth tax has later abandoned it because it simply doesn't work. But unfortunately, the popularity of his message proves that it's just about as enduring as one of those annoying Christmas songs that you just can't get out of your head. Number 3, the British Medical Association. Their junior doctors' members are threatening to go on strike for the 3rd time this year, just before Christmas and at the height of a particularly vicious flu season. This is worse than Grinch behaviour. This is putting lives at risk. And all for their spurious claim that they're owed a 30% pay rise, having already got an astonishing bung from the government with no quid pro quos at all. If there's a festive ray of hope at all, it's that support for these strikes is rapidly dwindling, including among doctors themselves, and thank you to those who are still going to work during this strike. I think the public is finally seeing this militant, socialist trade union for what it really is.